Hi, I just thought I'd add a quick video update because I haven't done it in ages. Um, Tonight I headed up to Kit Hill, which is a hill near where I live, to see if I could do some time lapses, do some star trails, things like that, because I've never really gotten into that, and I thought I can do that. So went up, and I know what you're thinking. You're thinking a hill in the middle of nowhere in the countryside on a Thursday night. It'd be dead quiet, but you'd be really wrong because I can tell you for now that basically what I'm going to describe as a convention of children in near burnt out Citroen Saxos sporting fake tinted blue headlights and massive wheels. There's probably a cool name for it, but I'm going to go with that because that's pretty much what I saw. We're all up there drinking, and then the clouds pulled over, so I was like, well, this is going to be a massive waste of time if I stay, and I may get attacked by a 14-year-old, which never good. So I thought to myself, right, well, I'll go to option number 2. So I just went once around the car park at the top and then went back down the hill. This is apparently an issued challenge to the underage drinkers of the southwest of England, who followed me for several miles in loud four-wheeled scooters, which is really what a Citroen Saxo is, flashing their lights and getting right up my arse. So I put my foot down, I took a left and then a right and then a right and then a left and then a left and a right, and then I went straight over and then I went around the corner and I went left and then a right, and then I shot through a light that was about to turn red, and then went to number 2 with no one following me anymore, shockingly. Apparently people who are driving when drunk can't keep up. Spot number 2 was good. I took about 3 or 4 photos. There's a nice hotel in a town called Tavistock. It's called the Bedford Hotel, and it lights up quite nicely at night time. So went there, took a couple of photos. About 3 or 4 photos in, I was just getting into it and thinking this might actually be good. I heard what can only be described as a ruckus, and as I turned, there's a word for it. I don't know. Shoal, school, clan of chavs and social rejects shuffling out of a nearby alley, which leads into the park, as you would imagine. And they were filled with cider and shouting abuse at lampposts and parked vehicles. And after I took a look at several £1,000s worth of equipment and my MacBook Pro, which was humming away on the passenger seat of the car, I decided that photography was for idiots, and I would actually much prefer just having a drive. So I jumped in and drove off. And then as I was driving away from the Fiesta that had been engulfed in vodka-soaked flames of fury and youthful rebellion, I thought, actually, there used to be this lovely little old lady who lived in Tavistock, and when I moved away, from the age of about 10 to the age of about 15, so 5 years or so, when I was a kid, we used to go every year near Christmas and see this old lady's epic Christmas lights. We're talking mind-blowing Christmas lights. They were, we're talking thousands and thousands and thousands of pounds worth of Christmas lights, and she did them every year at the beginning of November. They lasted for 2 months and then they went down, and they were awesome. And I thought, bing, photos. So I went there because it's the 10th of November now, so I thought they'll be up. And I got there and I could tell that they weren't up, and unfortunately as I rounded the corner into her cul-de-sac, I discovered the disability railings that are new and white and pretty, which are attached to the wall leading up the little steps into her front door, and this left me with a somewhat bitter feeling and a nausea that can only be described as when you lose something from your childhood that you very much loved. So I went home, and now I'm going to drink and play Battlefield because I have nothing left to do. But I will upload one of the photos that I took in the 8 seconds that I was in Tavistock before I was scared by children. Is the scared by children? Tell I was scared by children. Thank you.